Welcome back to DucDucGas riders. Up here in a beautiful fall setting in the mountains. Just rode up and wanted to show you wear bars. What are they? What do they mean? How do you keep an eye on them? Tire wear bars are these little squares in between your tread. They are an indicator of how low your tread is getting. You want to run your finger across. Is it completely flush, or do you feel a little drop down from the side to the wear bar? I'm still feeling a little bit of drop, but I also found some down here that right there, I generally go harder on my left side. A lot of us riders have a side that we are more confident on. I tend to go harder on my left. You know, I ride the edge a lot more. I get a lot more of the Michelin Man worn out over here, whereas my right, a little less wear. I just seem to go a little harder on my left. But the main thing is that you want to keep an eye on these, and the time you have between the wear bar being completely flush with that groove and to you showing threads, especially if you're on a bike with a lot of torque, power. It's pretty small. It's a pretty small amount of time. You'd be surprised. So when it gets to this point, I reset my trip odometer, and I keep an eye on that. How many miles have I gone since my wear bars are nearly flush? And then I check them about every 100 miles, maybe 200 miles. And I check the entire tire, because I've had times where I think, oh, I'm good, and then I get to my next stop and I'm showing threads somewhere. So I try to get it up on a stand and check the entire tire after every single ride. That will help you keep an eye on it. That will help you be safer on the road, and your stopping ability when it gets this worn out is less. So, and then obviously showing threads, that's no traction at all. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit, trying to share all the knowledge I can on this channel. I was late to the game on a lot of this stuff I'm sharing. I didn't know about a lot of this stuff. It's things I've learned over many years of riding motorcycles, and it's one thing that you can do yourself easily to keep an eye on it. And you know, like I've said before, we have many variables against us on the road, and we don't need to add any more. So maintenance is a big one, keeping ourselves safe with maintenance. Wanted to add one more thing. There are wear bars on the edges of the grooves as well. It's a shame because I have so much tire left over here, and as you know, high performance tires are not cheap, but it is what it is. We do most of our accelerating when we're upright, and I'm gonna have to change these soon, even though I've got a ton of tread over here. Once I see the first thread, I'm gonna change my tire. They actually tell you to change your tire some. It depends on who you talk to, and that's why I always talk to many people. I talk to riders, I talk to mechanics, every dealership. I just ask their opinion. I take all their opinions and then kind of form my own knowledge out of that. But some say once you get to that time of the wear bar being flush, that you should change it then. I personally ride on a budget, so I like to wear my tire all the way down. I like to get every last bit of rubber out of it, especially since I run, in my opinion, the best tire ever made, Michelin's. They're not cheap. I hope you guys are having a great ride this evening or this week, getting that mototherapy in. Until next time, ride safe, And be good to the community around you of riders. Share knowledge.